Hello, finally we have success with a recording. I'm very sorry that it's taken so long to do this. So I want to come on and talk to you about a few things with the course. Things seem to be going well so far, and I have very much enjoyed reading your responses to discussions and checkpoints and looking at your essays so far. So this week I decided to give you guys a little bit of a break while I catch up on your grading, and I know that this is the time in the semester where everyone's workload starts to ramp up as we approach midterm. So this week all you have to do are your readings, take your quiz, and complete your checkpoint, and that's it. I do apologize for the quiz and checkpoint not showing up. I've gotten those fixed, and I'm giving you an extra day, so you have until 11:59 p.m. on Thursday to get that finished. So a few things I want to talk about. First off, I want to talk a little bit about use of the word technology. One of your readings addressed this a couple weeks ago. When we talk about technology, that is a very broad term, and we have unintentionally narrowed it over the years so that we typically use it to refer only to information communication technology. So when we think about technology, we think about computers, we think about cell phones, and we don't think about technology as what it really is, which is all of the ways in which we have worked to control nature and make our lives easier and generate progress. So remember, when you're using technology in your writing, make sure that you're specific about what kind of technology you refer to. You know, sometimes people will talk about how technology is ruining our lives or technology is making things more difficult, but you need to be specific. I mean, at the end of the day, a pencil is technology. So, and that's very different from Facebook or social media. So make sure to be clear in the things that you say when you talk about technology and use specific terminology. So in our Ethics and Technology book, we've covered a lot of ground. We get into Chapter 4 this week that talks about professional ethics. And there are a couple of issues in there that I'm going to add some supplemental readings to the website for you that may interest you. Two of the things that are referred to this week are the THEORAC 25 incident and the Challenger incident in 1986. And the Challenger incident has gotten a lot of press of late because we've just had the 30th anniversary. And the Challenger situation is interesting because there was at least one person who tried very hard to prevent the Challenger from being launched, and he was treated very poorly as a result of this, even though what he did could have saved the lives of many. So it's an example of when whistleblowing can be very detrimental to the person who tries to carry it out. The THEORAC 25 situation is a case of what we call many hands, when there are so many things that go wrong and so many people involved in the process that you can't really point the finger at one person. So I'll post some links to readings about those issues if you want some additional information. So this week we're talking about professional ethics, and that is a very difficult thing to lay out because there are so many factors that can come into play. And the text talks about some of the problems that we have when we try to create ethical codes, especially in the IT industry, that in some cases they're incredibly vague, or in some cases they're too specific, and in both of those cases they just don't work. If your ethical code is too vague, it really doesn't have any way to be enforced, and if it's too specific, it leaves out a lot of situations that we need to deal with. Also, a problem with ethical codes is that we have to be very careful not to just blindly follow those codes, but we have to make sure that we take into account everything that's involved in a particular situation. As you have probably found in your own life, adhering blindly to a rule doesn't necessarily work. So those were a couple things that I want to talk to you all about this week. Hopefully the videos will be easy from now on, and I apologize for taking so long. I'm generally pretty good about having a video up every week for my online classes, but between webcam problems, YouTube problems, and the week and a half I lost my voice, it has not been that simple. I also encourage you, anytime you have questions about the readings, please email me or include questions in your checkpoint. I'm always glad to talk about topics in these videos and to give you a quick answer. So hang in there, stay warm, it's so cold this weekend. Y'all be safe, and hopefully I'll be back in a couple days with another video. Y'all take care.